This is a disclaimer. What you're about to encounter is purely an opinion. Opinions are generally based on lived experiences, and what we're about to encounter is my opinion based off of my lived experiences on whatever topic we're about to encounter, guys. All right? So let's go ahead and jump into this immediately, and please, let's keep it civil.
If you or anyone you know have been affected negatively by Mr. Mrlboyd's personal opinion, please call 248-434-5508.
So this has been heavily suggested by a gigantic amount of people on Patreon to basically do the Machete Order. So after Googling it, I have found the exact order, so we're just going to do that, guys. I honestly hope it makes sense jumping through time, but let's go.
There was no danger at all.
I would call that danger.
I failed you, Senator.
I would have figured that person would have had a lot more damage, being that close to something that size, right? Just gonna point that out.
You did your duty. Corday did hers. Now come.
Yeah, it looks very, very good, guys. Surprisingly good.
Master Yoda, do you think it will really come? We will discuss this matter later.
Do you have any idea who is behind this attack?
Our intelligence points to disgruntled spice miners on the moons of Naboo.
An old friend, like Master Kenobi.
That's possible. He's just returned from a border dispute on Ancion.
Okay, so all of this is taking place like before what we've seen. Okay, just trying to, wrap my head around this.
You fell into that nightmare, Master, and I rescued you, remember?
Bro, what is that thing?
Senator Padmé!
Jar Jar. Looky. What? Okay, so that's Obi-Wan Kenobi, Annie.
I don't need more security, I need answers.
Padme.
And you will pay attention to
Anakin. Annie.
Why?
Anakin.
What? It's overkill, Master. Investigation is implied in our mandate.
We will do exactly as the council has instructed.
I mean, if they're like super security guards, glorified security guards in this very specific moment, I don't think you can just say, yeah, we were sent to find whatever's going on. Bro, no, you're probably sent there to protect her because you were like the best that there is. They really want her protected. Stop talking back in public, bro.
He's forgotten me completely.
Okay, that thing is annoying, guys. Okay, so there's some type of backstory with Anakin and the senator.
I don't like just waiting here for something to happen to her.
What's going on?
It was her idea. Don't worry, no harm will come to her.
Besides, your senses aren't that attuned to my young apprentice.
Like in a lot of like science fiction type of movies that we've encountered, whenever someone has the ability to read someone else's mind, it's generally like against overall protocol to just start reading someone's mind without some type of like authorization. Like even if we go like to the Andorians from Star Trek, to reference this case at least, the Andorian like women, the ones who could like live in the ice area specifically, not the ones that were on the ship, like they had the ability, the blind ones, right? Specifically, like they had the ability to read other people's minds, but without like asking them if it's possible, they wouldn't do it. So what he's saying is that he is violating this woman's trust.
You look tired.
I don't sleep well anymore.
Because of your mother?
What happens to his mother? Something terrible. So she hears all of this. Like with all of this modern, like super hyper modern technology that they're using, I would think that the last thing that they're gonna probably need would be a flashlight. Specifically, this like artificial intelligence being. I mean, you should be using like infrared or something rather than this. But I get it. This is all for like the visuals of us to see that he's actually looking for something. But I don't think that machine needs that. Random, I know. Sorry. I'll try to do better, guys.
Palpatine is a politician.
Palpatine. All right. So Obi-Wan was basically like a superhero. Then why did he seem so frail in the first movie that we saw, guys? If he was doing all of this at one time in his life, I mean, I get it, age can do things, right? But if you have the Force, you can force your joints not to ache, right? Whatever he said, he ain't like it, bro. He did not like that Jedi. Okay, so they call them speeders. Bro, care about your life just a little bit more than that.
Sorry, Master.
He's did it before, and then you
like
let. Bro, so he's done something like this before, and then you proceed to let him drive again. I don't know. That may be your fault. Guys, that must be the most confusing city ever to drive in, guys. Also, I definitely would never want to be in one of those vehicles, personally. Guys, Obi-Wan Kenobi is being played by, I don't even know how, I have no idea how I didn't recognize this guy. There's a documentary called Long Way Round and Long Way Down, and then Long Way Up, I think. Where this guy very specifically like rides around the world with his friend on a motorcycle, and it's an amazing documentary if you guys haven't seen it. But he's the star of that docu-series, let's call it. Nah. So you knew he had the potential to do something like that. What was... They have the ability to change their appearance. Bro, get off that vehicle, the speeder. Get off the speeder, bro.
She went into the club, Master.
Patience. Use the Force. Think. This weapon is your life.
Why do I get the feeling you're going to be the death of me?
Don't say that, Master.
So what kind of club is this? Like betting? Like off-track betting?
And I think she's a changeling.
Changeling. Ooh. All right. Like Deep Space Nine changeling, or the same idea? I'm guessing. Obviously.
Where are you going, Master?
Can it change into a chair?
You want to go home and rethink your life?
I want to go home and rethink my life.
You just ruined that man's business because he was sitting next to you guys. What? Bro, by the looks of it, you removed this being's arm, then proceeded to allow this thing that was trying to delete you to put their arm around your neck. So, you know, I personally wouldn't do that, but do your thing.
Track down this bounty hunter. You must, Obi-Wan.
And Yoda sat on some type of panel, by the looks of it. Also, interesting. So hopefully we'll get the explanation on how, eventually at least, I have no idea when we'll get the explanation, but how Yoda ended up like by himself on that planet in the middle of nowhere in like a swamp. He seemed to at one time have a lot of power, guys.
Until caught, this killer is. Our judgment she must respect.
Anakin, go to the Senate and ask Chancellor Palpatine to speak with her about this matter.
What is the reasoning behind that, guys? What is the reason Yoda speaks like that? There has to be a reason. And I'm sure there's some lore behind it. Like, is it that his race speaks like that? Or is it just Yoda that speaks like that? No one else is speaking like that. But there has to be like a honest reason. Or is it just for like a visual or audible interest for this piece of production? It could be, guys.
I see you becoming the greatest of all Jedi, Anakin.
Okay, but now where is he now? And what I mean now by what I mean by now is Right before this, we just saw episode 6, Empire Strikes Back, and I've never heard the name Anakin. So where is Anakin, like now? Padawan, like student, Padawan, student maybe.
Representative Binks, I know I can count on you.
Binks, Jar Jar, Brinks, Representative Brinks or Binks.
I'm really ahead of him. I'm ready for the trial.
I mean, you're generally the student, so I think to be a good student, you must surpass the teacher, right?
He doesn't understand. It's not fair.
Now you're acting like a petulant child, bro.
It makes me feel uncomfortable.
Right. Yeah, he's looking at her like he wants her. Absolutely. While she's in return saying, "Yeah, you're grown up," as in like, "Yeah, you have the body of a man, sir," right? But you're a boy. All right? That little outburst you just had, the petulant child behavior, yeah. You're kind of a kid. You worked really hard to become very good at your craft. You're about to surpass your teacher. Great job, right? But where are you? I never heard your name before. No one speaks about you. All right? So you're saying all of this stuff. I hear Obi-Wan's name. Never heard of you in my life.
Don't worry, we have our two with us.
I do hope he doesn't try anything foolish.
I'd be more concerned about her doing something.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I think as of right now, it'll be him that'll do the silliness. She seems more grounded. Absolutely gigantic city.
Cloners, are they friendly?
Oh, depends.
Depends on what, Dex?
On how good your manners are. And how big your pocketbook is.
Oh, okay. Right.
If an item does not appear in our records,
Doesn't exist? Right. All right. So now what, sir? Now what? Unless it's like a hidden planet that's specifically been kept off the records. Maybe he has to go to someone much higher.
Are you allowed to laugh? Thought that was forbidden for a Jedi.
Okay. Attachment. So they're kind of like monks.
You're exactly the way I remember you in my dream.
Okay, yeah, they were super close at some time before all of this.
I'm looking for a planet described to me by an old friend. I trust him, but the systems don't
Good,
show in the
good.
archive maps.
How embarrassing.
Did you have to do all of that, bro?
Wonderful the mind of a child is.
But not just the archive memory, but the person themselves that were there. She also didn't know what he was talking about, guys. Go to the center of... Bro, he speaks in riddles. Beautiful city, guys. It almost looks like it was made after Plaza de España in Spain, guys, in Sevilla. This entire area right here, like I can't, guys, this may be bits and pieces of Plaza de España, as a matter of fact. It's almost identical right here. Coloring, all of this is not part of Plaza de España at all, but this definitely is built almost identically to the spire that stands at Plaza de España, along with this area here, along with the water right here. It's different. It's obviously different, right? But this looks identical to with the bridges, the fountain. Bro, is this Plaza de España? In real life, guys?
I heard they even tried to...
Bro, how did they clear out? How did they clear it out? It's funny because you can even kind of like slightly see the names, even though they, for the most part, tried to blur them out a little bit here. But this is where like the names like Alicante and Malaga and Cordoba and Villanueva del Rosario, Antequera. Guys, it's all right here. It's all, come on, this is crazy. I love this.
I was relieved when my 2 terms were
It does look like another planet, though, I'll give you that.
But when the Queen asked me,
Do you see any way through negotiations to bring the Separatists back into the Republic?
not if they feel threatened. My guess is.
All right, guys, I'm sorry. I am super distracted by these filming locations, guys. This is crazy. It's wild that they just did this. They used the outside of Plaza de España, and then the inside is pretty obviously based off of like the literal art that's here. It is Caserta Palace in southern Spain, if I recall, at least. Southern Italy. I don't know if I said Italy or Spain. Either way, it's in southern Italy. Caserta Palace.
Oh, Anakin's not a Jedi yet. He's still a Padawan learner.
Oh, but he's about to be, though. He's about to be. Kind of dismissing him a little bit. Okay, so interesting ship construction here, guys. All right, so you have like a ship that can easily like navigate itself like into a planet by the looks of it. Then you have something also for like interstellar travel, like separated into 2 pieces. Guys, that's genius, actually. I do hope that we can figure something like that out eventually. Probably something a lot bigger, though. Something where you can at least move around it.
He is anxious to meet you. After all these years, we were beginning to think you weren't.
Why is your neck so long? Is it long so you can, like, eat from a tree or something? Other than that, is it fashion? Like some cultures do on Earth here? They purposely elongate their neck? What's the reasoning for their long neck? It has to be to eat from trees or something, guys. They're probably vegans. It would make sense.
That's good news.
Please tell your master, Cypher DS, that his order will be met on time.
I'm sorry, it's Master.
Bro. Okay, this is a slightly weird conversation. I would think that if you're just encountering someone, you really don't know who or kind of like what they are or who they are like associated with. But I'm guessing because he's a Jedi, you think that somehow he has something to do with someone else. You're just basically spilling the beans a little bit here. You probably shouldn't have said your buyer's name, if that makes any sense, right? Right, because whatever they're ordering, they're buying something. So you probably shouldn't have just said that person's name. You should have just said, yeah, listen, this is it until I know more, a little bit more about what's happening. It's super trusting. You gave a name.
Master Cypher Diaz was almost 10 years ago.
One of the finest we've ever created.
Attack of the Clones, a clone army.
My master first contacted you about the army. Did he say who it was for?
It's for yourself.
Just say yes.
That's why I'm here.
Right. Absolutely. That's why he's here. Guys, whoever scouted these locations, they deserve an award. Okay. Bro, is he flirting? I mean, it's biting his bottom lip and all of that? Oh, he wants it. Relax. He's creepy, guys. I'm sorry, he's creepy. Guys, I don't think I'll ever like fully grasp neurotypical dating or courting. I don't get it. I don't know how did that work, bro? That doesn't make any sense to me. At least 10 minutes ago, she was calling him a child. He's a baby, a man-child, a child wrapped in a man body. All right? 10 minutes ago. And now, this man goes to talk about how much he doesn't like sand and how everything here is soft. And he gets the girl? I don't know. That doesn't make any sense, guys. I don't understand that. Is sand sexy? Sand could be sexy, apparently. Oh, God. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh. It was the sand, probably. It was probably the sand, guys.
Clones can think creatively.
Well, at least now we understand why the planet was taken off. It was taken off because they were using it to build some type of clone army, and they didn't want anyone else to know about it. But that last previous master, I cannot remember his name. I'm sorry. It is way too odd, right? But yeah, so that's the reason why this planet was hidden. It's housing some type of craziness.
They are immensely superior to droids.
Okay. Did they clone the guy with one eye, guys? Huh. Like the guy in the beginning of the movie, it looks just like him. I could be wrong or mistaken. Apologies if I am. But it looks like they took that guy and just made copies of him. Wait a second, guys. Are those the guys who like the soldiers from the first two movies? I have no idea what they're called, guys. I'm sorry. But it looks like it's those guys. So those guys are clones, but yet you said you invested a whole lot into like combat. But their combat is trash, bro. Right? Complete. They can't hit any target. Bro, put something right here they're missing. Jedi mind tricks. Oh, that makes all the sense in the world. There was a song called Jedi Mind Tricks. I think it makes sense now. It makes a lot more sense now, I think.
You really don't like politicians, do you?
They're not to be trusted.
But I'm not really sure about one.
That's what Obi-Wan said. Politicians are not to be trusted.
By whom? Who's gonna make them?
I don't know. Someone.
What? And that's why he's not in power.
Someone wise.
Franco. Mussolini. Quick question. So she's also, like in the beginning of the movie, initially they called her queen. Then, like almost instantly after, they started calling her senator and never called her queen again. Is a senator more important than a queen? Why is she accepting the title of senator when she's literally the queen?
Is your father here?
Boba.
Really? I was recruited by a man called Tyrannus on one of the moons of Bogdan.
Curious.
Such a passive-aggressive conversation there. Oh, he's worried. No one has ever told you not to play with food, bro?
That is something I know I cannot do.
Believe me, I wish that I could just wish away my feelings. But I can't.
Whoever placed that order did not have the authorization of the Jedi Council.
Bring him here. Question him.
Yeah, he's not gonna come, bro.
Yes, Master. Only the Dark Lord of the Sith knows of our weakness. If informed, the Senators...
The Sith.
Multiply our adversaries' will.
Yep, I'm almost positive you had a nightmare, bro. She's right. Pretty obvious. Okay, so more of like a night, like a nocturnal premonition. Let's call it. Is it to come? Is she alive still, or is she not? I'm gonna be honest. That's your mother. Go help. The fact that you're sitting here and explaining why you need to go help your mother, you're a bad son. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and point this out to you right now. Listen, you are a terrible son. Just go help your mother. I wouldn't even had a conversation with her. This woman here, the senator, there wouldn't have been enough time for me to have a conversation with her. I would have been gone already. You're taking too long, sir. Do better. It's your mother. Well, now you're going to save his life? After you just tried to delete him? All right, good. All right, making sure. I'm not saying good. I like Obi-Wan, obviously, but it just is counterproductive for the person who you're trying to delete, or they're trying to delete you. It's counterproductive to care or even save their life. I want to point out something really quickly. So during the first two movies, every time the lightsaber was used, it was kind of like throwing me off because... One second. So let's say you have a lightsaber in real life, right? If you were to actually turn it on, that light would bleed onto you and kind of everything else that surrounds you. Example, right? I pull out a light, right? And because it's so close to me as they're battling, right? The lightsaber light itself would be all over my body. But at least in this movie, they care enough to understand and work through like continuity. You get what I'm saying here? So I like that. I like that a lot. This looks super familiar to where Luke is from, guys.
Mi boska de Shmi Skywalker.
Skywalker, yeah. Yeah. Luke Skywalker.
Maybe you could help with some deadbeats who owe me a lot of money.
My mother.
Yeah, I don't think that's how it works, bro.
Shmi. She's not mine no more. I sold her.
Okay, so his mother was owned. Wait, is the mother the Skywalker? Something with an S and then Skywalker. Seismic charges. Oh, nah, bro. He's coming for you. You're not going to get rid of him. Not that easy, at least. Bro, use the Force to, like, stop these projectiles. Like, why even run? Just use the Force, bro. You're going to, 100%. Like, compared to all of the other ships, the ship that they're currently riding in is like a Rolls Royce or something, guys. It makes sense because she's a queen, guys. But wouldn't it be like super obvious though, guys? Right? Like, if you see that coming, you know that that person either has a lot of influence, money, or just like literal power. I would speculate.
Is my mother here?
No, she's not. Klieg Lars. Shmi is my wife.
Shmi Skywalker. Shmi Skywalker. Son Anakin Skywalker. What's the relation to Luke, guys? Right. Because if you don't find what went on in 48 hours, you know,
Found my mother.
things get crazy.
Your mother's dead, son. Accept.
Oh, no. No. We ain't accepting that. Listen, you're disrespectful. Mothers don't go away, bro. If you didn't know, those are the rules. They're not allowed to. It's like a chopper.
I am not signing your treaty until I have her head on my desk.
I am a man of my word, Viceroy.
Well, I think we found the right place to be, right? Because you just so happen to be standing in the exact place at the exact time with these people divulging the entire plot.
The Republic will agree to any demands we make.
It's just basically a power play, guys. I'm guessing he used the Force to guide him to the exact position.
You're safe.
You're not safe yet. All right, Brent, let's get her out of here now. All right, guys, I have no idea what's about to happen, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you, I'm going to give him a pass. Whatever you're about to do next, do your thing. That's it. You have a hall pass. I understand you're a good guy. Yeah.
What is it? Suffering.
He's not on Naboo, R4. Anakin, do you copy? This is Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I will be the most powerful Jedi ever. I promise you. I will even learn to stop people from dying. It's all Obi-Wan's fault. He's jealous. He's holding me back.
Well, okay. All right, listen. So that hall pass that I gave you, bro, it was revoked kind of as soon as you were done with all of that, but maybe you really shouldn't have done that. Now that I'm looking at it. Oh, yeah, no, bro, because now you're talking crazy, bro. Right. And I gave you a pass for that. Yeah, they caused, basically, your mother's early expiration. They deserved it.
They're like animals, and I slaughtered them like animals.
Oh God, guys. All right. Nah, never mind. He's. You can make an argument, but that argument would be somewhat immoral, right? It would be an immoral argument. Absolutely. The kids are going to grow up to be like the adults. The women were complicit to this because they were still benefiting from whatever was being done. They're benefiting in proximity. The kids will grow up to be that. That's the terrible immoral argument that I think one could probably make, but I need to look at it from all sides here. And I can tell you right now, I don't like you doing things to kids, bro. All right? So Anakin, you're done out here. No. You're crazy, bro. But I understand all the points, the angles at least. Here's a message.
Anakin, my long-range transmitter has been knocked out. Retransmit this message to Coruscant.
Parsec.
He gave you strict orders to protect me.
And now you're here. Oh, I see what she's doing here. Bars. I mean, yeah, guys, the ship is so fancy that I think everyone would recognize it as odd. Like, also imagine the energy requirements for a vehicle like that. I wonder what they actually are, because it didn't look like they refueled or like what is the power source for those vehicles, guys?
I will petition immediately to have you set free.
Well, I hope it doesn't take too long. I have work to do.
May I ask why a Jedi Knight is all the way out here on Geonosis? What if I told you that the Republic was now under the control of the Dark Lord of the Sith?
No, that's not possible.
Second time the Sith has been used.
Darth Sidious.
Darth Sidious. Well, he can't right now. He's basically in bondage.
I love the Republic.
Guys, quick question. If there are so many races of beings, right? How is it that the humans are still in charge? I want to know. Serious. Because I don't really see any similarity in kind of every single different type of alien being. What makes the human so special in this universe, guys? Unless, no, I don't think they're the only ones that can use the Force. So why are humans important still? Humans would not be important in this entire like ring of like races and things. There's no way, no chance.
It is done then.
I've given up trying to argue with.
Something tells me that that's probably not going to go as well as she's speculating. Guys, they're going to get themselves destroyed. You should have stayed in the ship, guys. Oh, that trash can is disrespectful. Like, I don't think that the trash can knew the other robot, right, was going to survive that drop, guys. I don't think so. I think he was just trying to delete him for some reason, guys. And that's wild. You? That'll give you some more time to attempt to climb out of that thing.
Not again. Don't be afraid.
Is that what's... No, it can't happen. It can't happen.
I thought that we had decided not to fall in love.
But how? Are you sure we were supposed to skip part 1? Guys, because I don't know how and why they're so intense. Like, I don't know, maybe in part 1 they kind of discussed like the levels of their situation, but for the most part this entire movie seems to kind of be turning out to be like the overall just the love interest type of thing, guys. It's fine, right? But it feels like there's like a gigantic portion of their story that we're kind of missing here, because they went from she went from disregarding him to like being madly in love with him. Oh, okay, yeah, they're probably about to be deleted, guys. I mean, they're gonna make an escape though. Come on, this is a movie, right? But the attempt is still gonna happen.
Then we decided to come and rescue you.
Right? Yeah, amazing job. Clap that up, guys. Guys, you guys are Jedis. Like, I don't know if the Force has like a hand requirement, right? Or if it's just purely mental, but you guys are Jedis. Use the Force. I don't know, like the guy who just said, let the executions begin, delete him by accident. Maybe lift him off the side of the edge there and drop him by accident. I think it's fine. I don't think it's like entering to the dark side or anything. I do think that you could possibly use the Force to save your life. Or like, I don't know, close the throat of all of these beings here that are about to most likely attack you. Do that. So you have a bad feeling about this? It was, bro, you're about to be like eaten or something. Bro, the Force. The Force. I think your chains, to be like advanced alien civilization that chains people to posts, I would think that your chains were just a little bit stronger. All right, they may be paper, guys. They may be paper. Oh, that was... I'm sure that hurt, guys. I don't know for sure. I'm sure it does. But that looks painful, guys. In a way that I don't even want to rewind, because it seems like it doesn't hurt. That looks painful, regardless. The droids. Please don't be a bad guy, Samuel L. Jackson.
This party's over.
Foolish, my old Jedi friend.
Oh, yeah?
You're impossibly outnumbered.
I got a flamethrower? Sorry. Not a flamethrower. All right? Not a flamethrower. Yeah, bro, get rid of that guy. Right. I mean, I get it. I understand. The son, you just saw the father get deleted. That's rough, I know. Okay? But, bro, your father was a terrible human. So I don't know if I personally feel bad. Oh. Yeah. Bro, you knew he was there. Fixing you, probably? This is such a drag. Guys, there are a lot of one-liners in this movie so far, guys. What?
Master Windu, you have fought gallantly. Surrender, and your lives will be spared.
I doubt it.
We will not be hostages to be bartered, Dooku.
I mean, bro, listen. They're ready. You're the one that stopped it. They're ready. They've been ready. But I still don't understand why they're all just not like using their force to stop all of it at the same time. Why is the Yoda with those soldiers that Darth Vader is with, guys? That's Oh, because Yoda went to that planet and he saw that those clones were being created. Okay, so keep in mind this is all before what we've seen. Okay, never mind. So something is going to happen that's going to split everyone up into different factions. The Separatists, right? Oh, that wasn't a dream, bro. And obviously the son is mourning the father.
We must send all available droids into battle.
Very good. Very good.
My master will never allow the Republic to get away with this treachery.
And I'm guessing his master is the other Darth. Like Darth City or something. Yeah, so I'm guessing they cured everyone's or some people's fear of heights, I'm guessing. I personally am not sure that I could ride that bike off of a cliff, guys.
Don't let your personal feelings get in the way.
Yeah, because he definitely did before. Guys, they're very selective when they decide to use the Force. Use the Force all the time. Is it like draining on their body or something? Like, what's the reason why they don't ever use it until like they're in like a one-on-one battle? Guys, I would be lifting houses out of my way if I'm walking in a straight line just so I don't have to go around it. I'd be moving cars. Listen, utilize the Force, guys, please. More. Okay, so red is bad, blue is good.
Surely you can do better.
Guys, does red have a different hue? No, it's the same. It's still, if it's there, it's there. Because there we go. Wait, hold on. Well, we do know in this universe, just in case you know, even if you ever lose a limb, they can build one back for you that's like mechanical. So, all right, I'm not too worried.
Master Yoda.
Count Dooku.
I've become more powerful than any Jedi. It is obvious that this contest cannot be decided by our knowledge of the Force, but by our with a lightsaber.
Yeah, I don't think he's very skillful, unless he is. And you see how when it's like, and because Yoda very specifically is CGI, when he pulls out his lightsaber, his color of choice for some reason is green, right? So when he pulls it out, you can literally see the clean green on his face, guys. Then also the obvious, the halation that surrounds it. It looks good, guys. Looks good. Hopefully we just need to maintain that, guys. All right. That's my only gripe, honestly, about the set of movies we've seen so far. Is so disturbing to me. There has to be I know I'm obsessing over something that a lot of people will find meaningless, but that's extremely important, guys. Because look at the green on his face and the green on his arm. It makes sense. It fits. Okay.
But well, you have.
And what's the reason for Yoda walking with a cane and acting like he's frail? If he's sitting here doing backflips, front flips, but then still walking with the cane, what kind of game are we playing, bro? What are we doing here? If you can lift it with your brain, hold it. Why not throw it towards the ship that the guy just got into, rather than wasting all that energy and throwing it onto the ground, bro? Yoda, we need help here. Right? We got to do better. I understand you don't want to maliciously attack this guy, but it is unfortunate that it is something you have to make sure that he gets it instead of the ground. Use the Force to hold the ship on the ground, then. Solar shield. This man goes back to walking with the cane, guys. Yoda was walking up into this battle, all right, knowing that they were having a crazy battle. Obi-Wan is lying on the ground. Anakin just got his arm removed, and he's walking up slowly. When he knows he's like a superhero with the lightsaber. Why would you do that? Then just to stop and now start walking like he's all frail, like slow walking. Bro, you're not frail. You just did multiple front and back flips. All right. I don't get that. Please help me out in the comments, guys. Please explain to me why he's walking up here slow when he doesn't have to. He could have saved that man's arm. He did not. Is Yoda the bad guy? Like an entire mechanical planet?
The Force is with us, Master Sidious.
Do you believe what Count Dooku said about Sidious controlling the Senate?
Join the dark side. Dooku has.
Escorting Senator Amidala.
The shroud of the dark side has fallen.
All right. Perfectly timed kiss, guys. 30 seconds, no more. We're good. Okay. Just a long kiss. All right. the first two movies we saw were better. I do like the fact that we're encountering now kind of more of the story. I'm kind of understanding a little bit what happened before. But I think there obviously there's more, right? That'll fill in the blanks a little bit more for all of the questions I had during at least the second one. Anakin Skywalker, Shmi Skywalker is his mother. So I'm still trying to figure out exactly who. What is the relation between Anakin and Luke? I think that's probably my biggest question right now, but I'm sure it'll be answered eventually. I love the fact that a lot of these locations, at least on Naboo, were super familiar to me. I've been to these places, and I like the fact that I see things that I have been. I didn't even know they filmed movies there, but I guess it makes sense because for the majority of America, it looks like alien land, guys. It does, absolutely. It doesn't. We have nothing that looks like that here, guys. But all right, listen, no real complaints here. Oh no, well, no. Let me explain. I'll explain to you why I think the first two were better. The first two were better because I think they mostly relied on the story. I kind of like overall world building and story building. And then this one here it seems to be more about special effects and less story, if that makes any sense. There was a story going on, but for me, never seeing this before, it's kind of hard to grab the story because I've never seen this before. But either way, guys, listen, we're going to continue down the, what do you call it, the Machete Order? And yeah, if you guys want to see the full-length version reaction to this movie, it is on Patreon at the second tier. And we'll be jumping into the next one as soon as possible, probably next week, guys. But yeah, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day and enjoy your day thoroughly.